Hello viewers, this is our fifth video on this series on paleontology. So in this video we'll discuss about the phylum Coelenterata and with special emphasis on the corals belonging to the class Anthozoa. Corals are extremely important organisms in marine ecosystem and also very significant in paleontology and stratigraphy because their fossils are widely used to interpret ancient marine environments. The phylum Coelenterata, also known as Cnidaria, includes simple aquatic animals such as corals, jellyfish, and sea anemones. They show a cell tissue level organization, which means their bodies are made up of tissues but lacks true organs. Their body symmetry is generally radial or biradial, meaning the body parts are arranged around the central axis. The major feature is the gastrovascular cavity and coelenteron, which functions in both digestion and circulation. There is a simple opening that serves both mouth and anus around the tentacles. These tentacles contains niboblast or stinging cells used for defense and capturing prey. The body wall is diploblastic, consisting of an outer ectoderm, an inner endoderm, and a middle gelatinous layer called mesoglea. Most coelenterators are marine organisms and may occur either solitary or in colonies. Coelenterats generally occur in two body forms. The first is the polyp form, which is cylindrical and attached to the substrate. Corals and sea anemones belong to this form. The second is the medusa form, which is umbrella shaped and free swimming, such as jellyfish. Some organisms show alteration between these two forms during their life cycle. The phylum Coelenterates is divided into four main classes: Protomedusa, Hydrozoa, Scyphozoa, and Anthozoa. Now let's discuss about the class Anthozoa. The class Anthozoa exists only in polyp form, meaning the medusa stage is absent. They are exclusively marine organisms. Their fossil records ranges from lower Ordovician period to the present day. This group includes corals, seamounts, and sea pants. Most corals live in warm, shallow marine water, usually at a depth up to 200 meters, and optimal temperature range for coral growth is 18 degrees Celsius to 28 degrees Celsius, which explains why coral reefs are abundant in tropical areas. The skeletal structure of a coral polyp is called corallite. The corallite may be conical or cylindrical in shape. The upper opening is called calyx, where the living polyp resides. The outer wall of the skeleton is called theca. The pointed lower end is known as apical end. At the center of corallite, there may be a structure called columella, which forms the central axis. The external surface of corals often shows growth lines and ridge, which indicates the growth pattern of the organism. The interior of the coral skeleton contains several important structural elements. The first are septa, which are vertical radial plates extending from the walls towards the center. Second are tubuli, which are horizontal plates dividing the corallites into chambers. The third are discipiments, which are small curved plates between septa. The another important feature is the fossula, which is a depression present at the base of the calyx. These structures are very important in classification and identification of the fossil corals. Corallite shows a wide variety of shapes, including discoidal, petillate, cylindrical, ceratoid, salcolloid, pyramidal, and solecoid. These shapes are useful in identifying the coral fossils. Corals may occur either as solitary individuals or as colonies. In colonial corals, the combined skeletal structure is called corallum. Colonies may have different growth forms such as laminar, encrusting, branching, and massive. Within a colony, the corallites may be arranged as separate tubes, parallel tubes, or polygonal compact structures. The class Anthozoa is divided into several important subclasses. The first one is Alcyonaria or Octocorallia. These corals have 8 tentacles and 8 mesenteries. Next one is Schizocorallia. These are simple corals found from Ordovician to Jurassic period. The third one is Tubulata. This coral possesses strong horizontal tubuli and often shows honeycomb appearance. The fourth one is Zoantheria or Hexacorallia. These are modern stony corals with septa arranged in multiples of 6. The last one is Rugosa or Tetracorallia. These extinct corals have septa arranged in multiples of 4 and were abundant during the Paleozoic era. Corals are extremely important fossil in geology. They are most abundant in Paleozoic and Mesozoic eras. Their fossils are commonly found in limestone deposits, which indicates deposition in shallow marine environments. Reef-building corals usually lived in water up to a depth of 45 meters, while solitary corals may occur up to a depth of 300 meters. Their extinction and distribution are influenced by factors such as climate change, sea level change, pollution, and strong wave action. There are several important coral fossils that are found in India, including Zephyrantris, Cytophilum, Favosites, Helicites, Syringopora, Calceola, Pachypora, Thamnastria, Isestri, and Cyclolites. The evolutionary history of coral shows different dominant groups during different geological periods. During the Ordovician to Devonian, the dominant corals were tubulate corals. During Silurian to Carboniferous, rugose corals became dominant. From the Triassic period to the present, hexacorallian corals and modern stony corals become the dominant reef builders. So in conclusion, corals are among the most important marine organisms in both modern ecosystem and the fossil records. They played a major role in building ancient reef structures and continue to form modern coral reefs today. Because of their wide distribution and distinct morphology, coral fossils are extremely useful in stratigraphy and paleoenvironmental reconstruction. So this is all about this video on Solenterata and Anthozoa. To know more about other invertebrates, check out our next video. Thank you.